Welcome to our video in GoHighLevel. Today I will show you how to trigger a workflow with conversation AI in GoHighLevel. Now for this, you will need to be on $97 per month plan to be able to actually go in here. So this is the lowest plan. And obviously, if you want to test all of these features and if you want to get free automations, you can check out our 30-day free trial link below in the description. So for 30 days, you can kind of test this out. But first of all, what we want to do when we want to trigger a workflow with conversation AI, we obviously want to go to conversation AI. We want to go to agent lists. And these are all of our agents. So let's say we want to change this one right here. As you can see here, we have obviously advanced settings. Right here, we have the current plan. We have bot training here. And we have bot goals here. So what we want to do is we want to go to bot goals, and as you can see here, we can set up our actions. So instead of setting up an actions and triggering something like appointment booking, contact information, you can also trigger a workflow. So if you click here, trigger a workflow, we can click and we can obviously enter the action. Now, when is really a good use case to trigger a workflow? For example, let's say you ended the call, or not a call, in this case is going to be a conversation, and you want to maybe send some information over to your team, or maybe you want to send some information to your lead about specific thing. Then what you can do is you can have this right here. So for example, we can say email, send an info email. So for example, in this case, that would be like sending an informational email about a property, and we trigger that specific workflow when a user asks for something. So this is how it works like. So select one or more published workflows. So here we just want to select a workflow that we already have. So let's say this is the one. And as you can see, it says when to trigger the workflow. Trigger the workflow when user wants to know more about our property portfolio. Okay, so in this case, what's happening is, let's say we have a real estate use case, and we are the conversation AI. The AI is talking with the potential lead about buying a property in the Los Angeles area. So what's happening is, after the user wants to know more about our property portfolio and what is the portfolio in Los Angeles, we can even specify here in Los Angeles, then the trigger will trigger, obviously, the workflow will be triggered, sorry, and that will send an informational email to our customer. And this is a very useful use case specifically for this kind of things where, you're talking with a customer, you want a very smart way of, sending information. This is a very, very cool way to trigger that workflow with conversation AI. Now, keep in mind that, you obviously want to have that workflow. It needs to be published. So you go to automations and your workflow needs to be published. So if we go here, edit workflow, it needs to be published right here, and that is when it's going to work. Okay, so that's essentially what you want to do. You can also add a trigger here. You have a conversation AI trigger, as you can see right here. As you can see, it says cannot add agent trigger along with other triggers because it's only one trigger. So let's say we delete this one, we can go here, and as you can see right now, because we have already built this, but you can add here an agent trigger along with, not along with other triggers, but just one trigger. So let me show you that real quickly. So essentially, this is how it looks like. You have conversation AI trigger, and then you can go here and select your conversation AI bot right here. So that's what you want to do. Now, as you can see, we don't have a bot configuration right now. Some conversation AI bots may not appear in this list because they are already using the flow-based bots mode, as you can see. But you can also start with this, and then you can select the conversation AI bot, and that's essentially how you can go and how you can trigger a workflow with conversation AI. Okay, so again, if you go to AI agents, conversation AI, you can simply go and you can simply edit any agent here and add a trigger workflow action. So that's essentially it, guys, for this video. Again, as I said, if you want to get some automations that you can use within conversation AI, for free. Check out our 30-day free trial and also check out some of the features, new features that GoHighLevel released. They are releasing quite a lot of features as of recent, and we'll see you guys in the next one.